Hello, Nadine here, and today I'm going to create a Halloween card using a gel plate from Gel Press. It's a 3x5 gel plate, and I'm also going to use some paints from Deco Art, a brayer, and some stencils. So the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to take my stencil and just lay it onto the gel plate any way you like. I'm going to take my orange paint and add it over the stencil, and then just brayer over the paint, spreading it out everywhere. Okay, and once you get it spread out the way you like, just remove the stencil and then allow this to completely dry. And I will be back once this is all dry. Okay, now that it's all dry, I'm going to add some black paint over the entire thing. And same thing, use the brayer. Clean my brayer off onto a paper towel, or try to. Okay, and while this paint is still wet, I'm going to take a piece of cardstock that I cut to the same size as the gel plate actually. Roll it on. Give it a little bit to dry. And it will pull the orange that was dried onto the plate beforehand up with the black. Now, set that aside, let it dry. I probably should have let the orange dry a little bit more. And you can just take a baby wipe or anything, water, and clean off your plate. And I want to make sure that this is good and dry before I go on to my next step. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, now that it is dry, I am going to take some Glamour Dust Limelight from Deco Art. I'm going to, oops, that was probably too much. Use that, brayer that onto the gel plate. Clean my brayer off again. This time I'm going to take take my stencil and lay it on right where I want it. Taking just a blank piece of paper, I want to remove the paint that is in the open areas of the stencil. So I'm pressing on it pretty good, making sure that I'm pulling that paint up. And you can see, you get a cool impression that way. And I can still see some on there, so I'm going to go back over one more time, pulling more of that paint up. Okay, and I'll remove the stencil. And you can still see some of it on the plate of where it was left underneath the stencil. Taking my piece that I've already done and lay it right over the top. And pressing that down. Pulling it up. And you can see that there is a fun little sparkly spider web on there. And that's how to do that with the gel plate. And now I'm going to turn this into a card.